Thank you for this opportunity to address the consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic from the United Nations perspective. I am very grateful to the distinguished organizers for generating this very necessary debate, and I present my compliments to the Banat University for Agricultural Sciences and Veterinary Medicine King Michael I of Romania, the Center for Applied Strategies, and the European Center for Peace and Development. I wish I was with you there in the beautiful city of Timisoara. The COVID-19 pandemic is a full-blown crisis in itself, unfolding against the backdrop of high geopolitical tensions and other global threats in unpredictable and dangerous ways. The pandemic has been a clear test of international cooperation, a test we have essentially failed, as it has killed nearly 1 million people around the world, infected over 30 million, and remains largely out of control. Thus, inevitably, we have to approach in this conference and in this context the crucial concepts of multilateralism and international cooperation. The 75th anniversary of the United Nations this year reminds us of the achievements of our founders and calls on us to live up to their ambitions. We urgently need innovative thinking on global governance and multilateralism so that they are fit for the 21st century. First and foremost, we need a networked multilateralism based on strong links and cooperation between global and regional organizations, international financial institutions, and other global alliances. Conflict, human rights abuses, humanitarian crises, and stalled progress on development reinforce each other and are interlinked, while our global response is more and more fragmented. We are not keeping pace with the world as it is. The pandemic is heightening risks across the board. Humanitarian needs are growing, decades of progress on sustainable development are at stake, and social unrest is increasing. This pandemic is clearly a wake-up call for even more catastrophic challenges that may arise, starting with the climate crisis. We need global governance that is resolute, coordinated, flexible, and ready to react to the full range of challenges we face. We urgently need multilateral institutions that can act decisively based on global consent for the global good. And we need multilateral institutions that are fair, with better representation of the developing world. We experienced fragmentation and polarization without effective mechanisms of multilateral governance 100 years ago. The result was the First World War, and then the second one. COVID-19 is casting a dark shadow across the world, but it is also a warning that must spur us to action. As UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres constantly says, we are all in this together. This is the moment for the international community to heed the current wake-up call and move ahead with a collective response in unity and solidarity. So I urge all of you to join us in this huge and challenging endeavor. Thank you.